Off the end of the bat, one away. Runner over to third, though, so that's a bit unfortunate. Looks like we'll be down 1-0 early unless we get some quick outs.
Little number off the end of his bat, so he does get the out. Tony Kemp advances to third.
All right, those are all good.
Now 90 feet away. These are the early inning challenges for any pitcher, especially a rookie on his major league debut. Can you hold that runner at third here?
All right, slide
get
that.
2 outs so that everybody can play back a little bit. And have
All right, here's Chad Pinder.
without him scoring.
Hopefully we can get this guy. And here's a pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Missed inside, it's 1-0.
Shep had a conversation with Chad. He had a heck of a collision yesterday in left field.
What's up, Jacob?
Shep tells me that he's feeling okay.
Yeah, he said the side of his head is where he was hurt the most.
Yeah, I heard you guys got postponed due to COVID. A bunch of positive tests. So they got to wait a couple days and see how everything plays out.
Said he feels much better today than yesterday.
All right, we're off to a good start. 6 likes. Thank you, guys. Leave a like. Make sure to help get some people in here. Whatever. Here's the 2-0 and 3-0. All right. Well, this isn't the best start for this kid.
Well, you never want to see a young pitcher getting behind in counts, but sometimes a walk in this.
You guys are playing Week 14 against the Eagles, so that'd be fun.
Ground ball to short. Baez has got Kemp.
Oh, they got him. They actually they caught Kemp in a rundown.
Barnhart to Baez. And now Torkelson will make the throw to third.
There we go. They got a double play. Oh. Oh, they got the guy running the base. Oh, so Pinder gets to third. They're going to review it.
We've seen some crazy stuff here.
Hold on. That looks like a double play. Hold on a minute. They get the runner. So Kemp is out. So no runs score here. Great job by the defense. But the guy running down to third, Pinder, I don't know if they got him quite yet. He might be out. Hold on. We'll see.
And that's what's being challenged right there.
Here we go. Here's a good angle.
The tag by Torkelson and the throw to Candy.
I think he got in.
Did he come off the bag though? His hands on again.
All right, he's safe. All right, they stopped the run from scoring though.
No challenge on the play.
Yeah, I was going to say he looks safe after just a quick second look at it. All right, so we prevent the run from scoring. So it'll be runner at third with 2 away, 0-0 still. Here is Murphy now.
Murphy takes strike 1.
Strike 1. Maybe a little confidence booster here for Wentz. Yeah, it's technically called a pickle, but for some reason announcers don't like calling it that. That's strike 2.
Curveball in at 75 to get ahead 0-2.
Well,
That's a disgusting pitch to throw. That's a dangerous pitch to throw.
More good quality pitch and gets off the field without a run coming across. That'd be a heck of a start.
See, 0-2, 2 outs, runner at third. Oh, that was the pitch too, man. I don't know how he laid off of that.
Depth of that pitch right there.
That was a really nice pitch by Wentz right there. Yeah, Daniel, let's go Tigers. Hopefully they have a good day today.
He's in the driver's seat here, ahead in the count.
Here's the 1-2. Ah, fuck.
The air shallow center, charging hard as Derek Hill's going to drop in front of him. It's a
well, that it figures it gets a run across. Well, 1-0 Tiger or 1-0 A's, so this might be already an insurmountable battle. 1 run is quite a bit for us.
Well, it's a change up down and away.
Well,
Well-located
it was a good game until it became too much to overcome.
Right off the end of the bat, these are the ones that drive pitchers crazy. You make a quality pitch, a guy doesn't make.
Don't know why against a guy with like 2 home runs probably in his career, fucking our center fielder was like playing at the warning track, but all right.
Looks like a line drive, and it is an RBI any way you count it.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Check swing.
Strike one.
Strike, and it's 0-1.
Hey, off to a good start with a bunch of likes. All right, I appreciate that. 10 likes. Very good, very good. Will that stay in play?
Baez over, so is Candelario, and that's
Out of play.
Out of play.
1-0 A's lead. 1-0 A's lead. Top of the first. Runner at first. 2 out again. 0-2 count now for Lariano.
27 pitches deep here.
What's up, Brandon?
For Joey Wentz. A lot of those pitches came on the very first batter, though. Tony Kemp.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, he battled him.
Here's another 0-2. Almost threw another pretty slick little curveball, but fails to catch the upper outside corner, and that'll be 1-2.
Laureano 2 for 11 in the series so far. Both those hits coming in the doubleheader.
Here's the pitch. Ugh. Missed in the exact same spot. 2-2.
Just not quite getting out in front enough. He's releasing that ball just a fraction too late.
Yeah, I was gonna say like just yeah.
Sometimes you get called, sometimes you don't.
Right back at him.
Oh, good glove. Hey, there you go, Wentz with the glove. All right, I guess it's only one. It could have been a hell of a lot worse with the way this inning started. Yeah, Brandon, I know. You said you're here.
Behind the back grab right here. They get Laureano.
All right, Meadows, Baez, and Candelario to lead it off. Meadows, Baez, and Candelario to lead it off. Meadows, Baez, Candelario, Meadows, Baez, Candelario, Cabrera, Scope, Willie Castro, Torkelson, Barnhart, and Derek Hill. So we'll see how this lineup fares tonight. I have no idea either. But A's take a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the first. We'll see how the Tigers respond. Maybe we'll get some hits and some runs early. You know, get up like 1-1 or 2-1. You know, get the lead back. Maybe somebody's hitting a home run tonight. I got that good feeling. Not even lying or capping either. I really think that. In fact, I think we're going to hit 2 home runs tonight. Is Willie playing today? Yeah, he's in left field. They give Robbie Grossman the day off. What's up, Scraps? Astros? Yeah, Astros are on a nice 8 or 9 game winning streak now. I don't know if they won today or not. They're looking all right. Logue? Zach Logue? I'll hear his name in a second, so whenever the game decides to flip back on. There we go.
With some professional hitters, man, and every once in a while
Meadows, Baez, and Candelario to lead it off here.
All throughout the stadium, but especially in this section. Friends and family.
Meadows, Baez, Candelario, Cabrera, Scope, Castro, Torkelson, Barnhart, and Hill.
Austin Meadows leads off. First time this year, he's a .280 hitter as a leadoff man. Cabrera bats 4.
Believe it or not, Willie Castro's hitting .344 this season.
For number 30 all time. Tucker Barnhart bats 8th. He's got hits in 10 of his last 14.
Tigers will be facing another young left-handed pitcher for the Oakland A's, Zach Logue, making his second
Zach Logue
of his career and of the season. He got a win in relief against Oakland back on in Oakland.
First MLB start. What's up, Thirsty? How you doing? What's up? What's up?
He got a loss in his first start against the Twins, so he's making his second start.
All right, here we go. Here's Logue. Zach Logue.
Report on him. looks like a sidewinder.
Strike one.
Slinger. I call it a low 3/4 delivery.
Lefty starter. Tigers are due. I would have to say so, Thirsty. We'll see if tonight's the night. You would think so based on the teams that they're playing, but
Started against Minnesota last Thursday.
yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. We'll be covering the NFL schedule release.
1-1 to Austin.
All right, ball one.
It'd really be nice to see Detroit.
What's up, Daniel?
Right,
I'm not sure what the fuck.
Get back in this game, even if they just
Here's the 1-1. Ah.
moral victory.
In the air to center for Chris.
Well, that'll be one away.
There's the Oakland starting defense brought to you by Mary.
Yeah, Angels actually threw a real no-hitter with one pitcher. Reed Detmer threw it. Verlander took one into the 8th inning but got broke up by Ursula. And then Reed Detmer threw his own. It's going good. How's it going for you? Here's Baez now with one away. It's about to rain. It rained by me today, like all morning, afternoon.
First base, they have good hands typically, can pick balls in the dirt, and it's just a matter
Oof.
of working on their footwork and where
Strike
they're
one.
supposed to be, getting familiar with,
Those weren't strikes for us. Here we go again.
on balls. Do you break? Do you let the second baseman take a ball? Those are things that only come with practice.
Yeah, it sucks for JV. Ball inside, 1-1 here. Surprised that wasn't called a strike on the Tigers.
A little bit of a rut for Baez. You see 2 for 13 in the series.
He's in a rut for a few series here. He could use a big hit today.
It's been kind of the story
2-2, or 2-1 rather.
so far. I was talking with Austin Meadows about that before the game today. I said, you know, your hardest out the other day, or your weakest hit, if you will, all at over 105, was the
Yeah.
It's a fair ball.
Hey, fair ball. That'll be probably an error on the third baseman.
One away.
Power went out for you for like 10 minutes. Oof. Was it bad weather for you today, Daniel?
Off the plate or right out in front of the plate.
That'll be a fair ball. That's cool.
Going hard to his right. He's got to pick it cleaner. It's a no play at all. It stayed fair. You see the umpire's call, Greg Gibson, but a little.
That should be a foul ball based on how.
Glove. They're going to rule it a base hit. So
Just bad weather. Oh, it's ruled a hit. Wow. Well, that's the advantage of being at home. I guess you get a free hit. Here's Candelario with 1 on, 1 out. That'll be strike one.
For a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he thought about going after it, but then he was like, ah.
Fastballs and cutters into right-handers and the changeup away. He may feature a breaking ball that picks the outside corner, starts off the plate away, hoping that hitters might give up on it. But he's
Inside, 1-1.
Depend on command, and so far it looks like he's spraying it a little bit.
Logue was Toronto's 9th round pick in 2017. Played his
A's lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Tigers have 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the first, so maybe something going here early on. 1-1 count for Candelario, who's batting third today, rather. Sorry.
Kevin Smith and
4 players.
Kirby Snead, one of their relievers, out in the pen.
Nice little extra base hit here to get the game going. That'd be nice.
Did he hold up? No, he went.
1-2.
Chops it to third on the charge. Smith. Only 1 play, and it's at first base. Baez.
I guess they get the runner down to second, though. 2 away, though. Not an idea, but we'll see if Miguel Cabrera can maybe pick a runner up and get an RBI in.
3 or more runs in this game. You can visit a participating Arby's location tomorrow.
Runner at second, 2 away, bottom of the first. Maybe the Tigers can actually match the other team here in the bottom of the first.
I have a feeling Miggy's going to do well against against this guy.
Why is that?
Well, he doesn't have an overpowering fastball, and Miggy can probably take away the inside part of the plate pretty well, just because of who he is and how he handles the ball in. So I think the only way
Shoot it down the right field line would be a nice little way to score a run here early.
has the throw away, Miggy can hit. We'll see. Just have a pretty good feeling about this.
Here's the pitch to Miguel. Ball one up high.
1-0.
I guess. One and 0 count for Miguel.
Detroit Economic Club luncheon today, Tigers Day, and somebody had asked Miguel Cabrera a question about collecting his 3,000th hit this year. In there for a strike.
Taken for strike one.
Important it was for him to hit it here in Detroit.
1-1 here, 1 away, or 2 away, 1 on. The runner is at second, so a base hit could provide the Tigers a run here early on.
That was pretty cool. He explained
Good little response run.
home run, his 500th home run in Toronto on the road, and as rewarding as it was and what a relief it was to do it, he wanted that to happen at home also. And he didn't have a lot to say, but he was very appreciative, and that was
Oh, 2-1. All right.
folks in attendance.
Inside a bit high.
2-1.
Talked about the importance of winning. At this point, that's all he really wants to do.
We got a 2-1 count here. Runner at second, 2 away. Bottom of the first, 1-0 A's lead. Miguel Cabrera's at the plate. Low the pitcher.
Colorado
Here's the pitch.
in there for a strike.
Called strike 2.
Even.
Dodgers keep losing to bad teams. Yeah, Tigers just keep losing in general.
In the majors, when if you look at 1 through 9, the first inning is the highest scoring inning.
Yeah, and it's the inning that really can determine the outcome of the game more than any other inning also.
Yep.
It always
It's important to
seems
get
like
started early.
That's one of their traits. Score early.
Struck
Fuck,
down.
man.
Tigers leave a man
Well,
scored.
looks like we're just going to do nothing tonight.
The second in Comerica Park.
Well, A's lead 1-0. Let's see if they'll add to it here in the top of the second, which they probably will. Bethancourt, Smith, and Andrews do up. No, we'll see. Tigers leave another guy at second, and they just kind of failed to continue to do anything at the plate. Bethancourt, Smith, and Andrews. Bethancourt, Smith, and Andrews. It's not really going to get any easier than the team we're playing right now, so yeah, I don't know. They can't hit that, then this is going to be a pretty miserable game again. We'll probably get 2 hit. Rays have a run. Well, that's good. They're a better offense than us. All right, well, top of the second, we'll see if we can hold them off here, because that's all we can depend on is holding teams to like 1 or 2 runs. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, or 6, 7, 8. Bethancourt, Smith, and Andrews. 6, 7, 8 due up here for the A's in the top of the second. They lead 1-0. We'll see how this plays, but I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be something close to what the final is. We'll see. Hope I'm wrong. We're off to a good start with 15 likes. I appreciate that. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. Helps get a few more people up in here. Kind of waiting for the game to get going again. Do 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 do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a pretty quiet audience today, Daniel.
Network's history. Among them, the 2021 Tigers overall coverage, Spencer Turnbull's.
Yeah, I know, you're the only one. It's a bit weird, but
500th home run.
Is what it is. People don't have to talk.
Honored to bring you Tigers baseball, and so honored to be working for this company. We move to the top of the second. Christian Bettencourt, and then Kevin Smith, and then Elvis Andrews.
What's up, Mark?
Right up the middle.
All right, base hit to start off the first for the A's. Probably like a 3-run inning coming up.
Ahead here, throws the fastball middle half in, and Bettencourt, like he did in a previous at-bat earlier, He's ready for the first pitch. Nobody there except the umpire, and by golly, he wouldn't knock it down either.
Eric Backus got out of the way. Good job. Fleet of foot. Here's Kevin Smith.
All right, here's Smith now with one on, nobody out.
So Joey has to work out of the stretch again, just like he did after Tony Kemp's at bat to start the game.
Squares to bunt. That's a good one.
Let it go. Only chance you got. And it's
foul ball.
Good. Wow. That was a great bunt. Shep and I were watching Derek Hill take a lot of bunts today, and we saw that anything that gets close to that line is going to roll foul. You see the spin.
There you go. That's a good eye by Candelario to let it go foul.
And it eventually does. That's when he picks it up. Because that was a base hit all the way, folks. The ball would have died fair. It's a base hit.
Yeah, we saw Derek Hill and Willie Castro spend.
Yeah, that was a problem bunt. Told everyone Trevor Story was a product of Coors Field, 0 homers and hitting .204. Yeah.
Past the pitcher's left.
But everyone thought was going to happen with Nolan Arenado, too.
Two places that you can maybe have a chance.
Yeah.
If you can get it by the pitcher on the right side.
Always hard to tell with Rockies hitters. It's one or the other.
Golden triangle from
1-1.
mound over to the baseline.
I wish he'd stop throwing that fucking pitch because it's not catching at all.
You said not many people work this long on
Reds, Red Sox, Tigers.
Well, there's certain guys I think need to, and Derek Hill falls into that category because his leg speed can really be a difference maker.
Soggy weather makes us silent. Seems like it.
Pitched against a guy for most of my
It's so much
career.
better. I can't believe people even considered that with him.
All time
Yeah.
in Rod Carew.
But, I mean, there is a long history of those dudes just kind of sucking ass outside of Coors. 1 and 2.
Forward is every time Rod would go start slumping a little bit and have a tough go at the plate, he could lay down a bunt almost at will, and that brought his average back up.
Hey, there you go. What's up, Derek? First career strikeout for Joey Wentz there. That's always good.
Good fastball up. Saw the carry in the right.
Now up will be Andrews with one away and a runner at first. Top of the second, 1-0 A's lead.
Get that first one behind you. Right there at the top.
One away for Elvis Andrus. Well, I know as a guy who did it for a living, you don't look at just the.
Yeah, it's all right, Derek. He's all right.
You've always taught us you got to look at see how a pitcher deals with the second or even the third.
No players. Yeah, well, that's good at least, Max. 0-1.
Barnhart, but Joey Wentz, despite the pitch count, because of the battle primarily with Tony Kemp, has got some good stuff here today.
Yeah, and I think he's actually settling in a little bit more here in the second inning. Now, Betancourt's leadoff hit, what are you going to do about it, right? You try to throw a strike, he gets a hit before he can even blink. But bearing down here now, I think his rhythm's kind of coming in.
Here's the 0-1. Down low, kind of bounces in, 1-1.
First thing first, though,
Maybe we can get a double play here. That'd be nice.
Command their fastball. I don't care if you're known as a off-speed pitcher or a guy that throws a lot of breaking balls. Your fastball is still what makes all those other pitches happen. So you want to have command of number one. That's the fastball. Once you start getting command of that, you usually start getting a feel for all those secondary.
Here's a 1-1 eventually. Here we go.
1-1.
2-1.
2-1. A.J. Hinch says his stuff plays, that he's got a dynamic fastball. But as you've mentioned already, it's all about control.
Ground ball. You just lost your feet? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Well, and filling up the zone. That's what his manager talked about before the game. The Joeys can really be pitching well when he fills up the zone, but when he starts spraying the
3-1. Now he can't throw strikes.
You know, and let's face it, your natural instinct, you're either one or two things, right? You're a guy that says, here it is, hit it if you can. I can throw it right down the middle and still get an out off of you, so I have no fear of you whatsoever. Sometimes it's
hopefully you're right, Judy.
And you have to earn respect off guys like that. And then there's other guys that depend on location.
There goes the runner. A hit and run.
Man, that'll be a hit and run.
For Elvis Andrus. Betancourt goes all the
It'll
way
be
to
first and third, one away, and it's top of the
Only
second.
one out here in the second.
Well, this is almost what we call.
You like those in right?
hit,
There, yeah, that's not bad.
Takes off, and Andrus is hitting behind him. It's a fastball up and away, almost out of the strike zone. But because it's a hit and run,
Yeah, of course you can hit it.
he has to swing, protect that runner, and he actually makes great contact there.
We're making one of the other worst hitting teams look like aces already. It's going to be a long day, it looks like.
Chris Fetter out for a chat with Joey Wentz. I did ask A.J. Hinch before the game, what do you say to a guy making his major league debut? How much conversation do you have before?
All right, here's Pache, Christian Pache, whatever you say his last name. One out, two on. Runners are at the corners, first and third.
It's easier to just let him go and talk to him afterwards.
Joey Wentz, 24-year-old. Got to make a pitch here, though. Again, can he get that ground ball double play ball?
Yeah, double play would be really nice right now.
Pache, the hitter, average speed, nothing great. Runner at second, Andrus, average speed. So if you get a sharply hit ball at an infielder, maybe you can turn two and get out of this.
Pache went 1 for 7. Yes.
Pache and Pache is the hitter now. Eventually there will be a first pitch to him. Ball one down low, of
Down
course.
1-0.
Yeah, we could use one.
To get a ground ball, what's the best pitch to throw to a right-handed hitter if you're Joey Wentz? Well, for me, you want it to be hit at the third baseman, probably. He's playing the closest.
Probably a cutter, right?
Slider inside.
Well,
Hit to right field.
that'll keep first and third.
Scores. Andrus all the way to third. They switch places. First and third and an RBI.
Oh, boy.
Christian Pache, the number 9 hitter.
I think this fastball had a little too much of the plate.
Not yet, Mark. I'm chilling right now. I think that's going to start up next week a little more. I'm kind of decompressing from a semester.
Here we go. We see it. Yeah, it's pretty center cut right there.
I mean, they're teeing off on this guy already. That's already 4 hits in 2 innings. This is not going to end well.
There's nothing real special there about base running.
Here's Kemp.
The extra base at first. Go first to third because it was hit hard, kind of in the gap. Runner at third,
Yeah.
dog home.
Now it will be interesting to see how he approaches Tony Kemp.
Ball 1 to Kemp.
11 pitches as the leadoff man of the night and drew a walk.
Well, this guy stinks.
Trust me, both people know. They remember that at bat. Tony knows, and so does Joey. They both remember because it's fresh.
Let me guess, ball 2.
What battle it was.
Lifted
Oh.
to center field.
Another run. 3-0 A's.
That's enough to score Andrus from third. A sacrifice fly for Tony Kemp. 2 in the inning. 3-0 Oakland.
Well, that's actually like ball game. I don't. 3 runs is.
Current Easy Plan F-150 customers can
Yeah.
order 2022 F-150 for $299 a month for 24 months and take delivery in summer 2022. Think Ford first.
We're just gonna get 2 hit by a rookie in the A's bullpen,
Against Joey Wentz. Noisy grounded to first.
and then in the next series, the A's will get swept and score 4 runs and give up 35.
2 so far in the second on 3 hits.
Not a good pitcher. I don't know.
Well, it's been fastball command here in this half inning. Kind of a rough inning for Joey. Only in his
Top of the second, 3-0 A's lead.
What's going to help him more than anything else? Try to record a quick out and hope that his team can get him on the board. Kind of restart.
Yeah, right.
Get a run. Get back in this game.
Strike 1 here to Noisy.
Game are very attainable to get back in it. You don't want to expand that lead because then Joey runs the risk of getting somebody warmed up in the bullpen.
The 0-1 to Noisy.
And nowhere near the strike zone. Ball 1.
You asked Sheldon Noisy before the game, hey, you're going up against a guy making his major league debut. Do you approach your at-bats any different? Because
Yeah, Derek, I don't know what'll help him.
He said absolutely not. He's just another pitcher out there to me.
Yeah, Corona. I was.
They got him picked off.
It'd be. Oh, they picked a guy off though. Good job. Good work.
Pache, and now Scope will lean and make the tag. Got him on the back, and the
All right.
inning is over.
Hey, at least we picked the guy off. All right.
3 runs.
Stop the runs at 2.
Pache
So now it's
was in
3-0.
scoring position. Got a little greedy, and the Tigers were wise
Ooh,
to
tagged him in the butt. Oof, I hope he's not hurt. Well, maybe we can do something here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 Athletics lead. 3-0 Athletics lead here going into the bottom of the second. Maybe there's some offense to be found here in the bottom of the second. It'll be Scope. I'm thinking Scope Castro Tor. Yeah, there it is. Scope Castro Torkelson. Scope Castro Torkelson. 5, 6, and 7. Maybe there's some offense to be had right here. Right. Yeah, Daniel. I don't know. 3 runs is just a lot for us to overcome right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a long year. It looks like. They just don't even look like they want to beat anybody. They're just like, yeah, we just don't care to score. We prefer striking out and looking at the ball, and I don't know what they're waiting for. At some point, they're gonna have to start swinging and actually doing something. Not being stifled by every rookie pitcher that comes through Comerica. See if they do anything this inning. But I don't know. 3-0 is a pretty steep hill for this Tigers team to climb up.
Be with Jenny Wentz, the mom of Joey, who
Well, your kid sucks. I'm glad he's ruined our star game this evening already.
Great contingent has come here from the Kansas City area and across Kansas to see him. Could you put into words kind of what this whole experience has been like, knowing that he got the call up to?
Anyway, here's Scope with no leading off. It'll be ball 1 from Logue.
And Joey called. Couldn't have been a better Mother's Day present.
Yeah.
His path here hasn't been a straight one. I mean, he's been through a trade. He's been through a big surgery. So
Don't be spamming. All right, see you later. We don't need spammers.
A goal accomplished.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, the goal changes, obviously. But it was really
1-1 count.
proud of him.
He had said, when that first conversation, it's like when you tell your family, tell your mom, it's like there's obviously some, not disbelief, but, shock. I mean, this is
Right.
it. Like, you're going to the show.
Right.
When did it really settle in for you? And
Here's the pitch.
I think
And
you're
1 and
right.
2.
When we realized, oh my gosh, it's really happening. I mean, you think about it not infrequently. I mean, you don't focus on that because grinding through the minor leagues, is a process in and of itself. But I think that night when we realized, oh gosh,
Here's the
we have to
1-2.
travel with the grandparents,
Oosh.
which is a job in and of
2 and
itself.
2.
So we're thrilled that we could bring them with us. He's got 2 grandfathers who are, lifelong fans from the transistor radio on the pillow.
What's up, Peter?
In the 40s and 50s. So we're happy that they get to see this.
It's so unbelievable. I had a chance to talk with
How's it
both
going?
his grandpas a few minutes ago and grandmas as well.
And Scope strikes out.
Obviously, Joey was a fabulous high school pitcher. His senior year,
Embarrassing.
didn't give up a single earned run or unearned run. at
Getting
Shawnee
carved
Mission
up by a
High
rookie
School.
again, just like last night. Always a good sign from your veteran hitters to be 0 for 3 now with 2 strikeouts.
A young man who obviously is excelling in one sport.
Or rather, hold on, 0 for 4.
Says he wants to be a big leaguer, and we're going to let him pursue it.
I mean, when he was little, he played all the sports. You know, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, tennis. We tried it all, and as he got older, you kind of
Strike one to Willie Castro.
Probably baseball.
We must give a lot of teams hope about their young pitchers. They're like, Jesus, this guy was dominant tonight.
Probably by the time he was early high school and playing really competitive basketball, more than baseball. It was
A good little rifle by Willie, but it's going to be foul, 0 and 2.
a little bit more, and by his junior year,
It's his first ever career start, so.
my future will be in it's baseball.
Well, he was a really good hitter, too, before he focused on
He could hit it a little bit. Yeah, he could hit it a little bit.
I read some
I disagree. I don't think there's any must-wins early in the season, but
That was back. I don't know if
yeah,
it's still
it'd suck to lose this
doing it.
series.
All-Star weekend, they had a little home run derby.
Hey, Lewis, how's it going?
He was
You're a Tigers fan? Welcome, welcome, man.
Say baseball, and yeah, it was really fun.
Well, it's a
Not
blessing
much
to
I
have
can
this
do,
year,
Karam.
and it's-
I hate when people say things like that. You need to make changes. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Between friends who are about 50,
I'm not the
I
coach.
don't know. I haven't counted heads. We had people. My husband.
What,
was friends
am I
with
supposed to petition the team? Write a letter?
came in from
Dear dipshit,
and just down the road in Toledo.
fire the hitting coach. Like, what am I supposed to do? That's a stupid statement,
we're gonna
Karam.
let you enjoy the rest of the game, and we're proud of Joey and
Just so you know
Wentz,
that.
certainly with his career as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shep, back upstairs.
Always love hearing from the parents.
Yeah, that's cool.
Special. Castro
And the
comes in
second out of the
shot.
inning.
That's Tony Kemp taking charge.
Looks like we're going 1-2-3. Good response inning by the Tigers here. When you give up 3 runs or 2 runs, you probably want to go 1-2-3.
Mike nails
And probably a strikeout coming up.
her son. Has been
Probably going to
doing
watch a
this
pitch right down the middle.
opportunity
Watch a pitch right down the middle. And then swing and a miss on a pitch nowhere near the strike zone.
level in this
We should send everybody back down. No, I don't think so. I think that's a dumb idea.
under control.
Why? So he could get good at hitting AAA pitching and go down there, hit 500, come back up in 3 days, and nothing be like what the fuck? Like I don't know what that does. His problem is exposure to major league pitching. Will he get exposed to major league pitching at the AAA level? No. Will he be exposed to more minor league pitching, which he already crushes? Yes. Then what good does that do? 1-1.
Bo Brisky, Alex Faedo, Angel De Jesus, and Elvin Rodriguez, in addition to
I think they should stop sitting him every other fucking day, though. That's really stupid.
views in the Old English D this year.
Like, I don't expect him to play tomorrow. He probably won't be playing tomorrow, which is really, really dumb. I'm sure that's helping him get consistent thoughts about his plate appearances. 1-2. I mean, if they're not going to play him consistently, yeah, might as well send him back down to AAA. For whatever reason, they just don't. So if they have to use Harold Castro, just send him to AAA and send Torque to back down to single A, I guess. I don't know.
Inside,
2-2.
It's even.
Because he's in AAA. Then we got strikeout.
Would love to see Torkelson get back on track.
He was never on any track, dipshit.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him
Oh,
out
that was
outside.
easy to call.
A 1-2-3 inning.
Strikeout on a pitch way out of the zone, and that's a check mark.
They trail by 3 on Valley Sports.
Yeah, I love watching a team swing at pitches they fucking can't hit anyway. Not one guy on this team can hit a high pitch, and they all strike out on high pitches. It's fucking comical. No, Badu can't hit. No one thinks that. Rookies? Badu isn't a rookie. Badu hasn't hit really since last year. I mean, let's be honest. Badu hit like 50 the last 3 months last year, and then didn't do anything all spring. I mean, I guess he did something against like AA pitching in spring training, and then he did nothing to start this year. So I mean, it's like, oh yeah, I'd send him to AAA then. Fuck it. I mean, honestly, since if we're just going off that, if we're sending guys to AAA now because they haven't done anything, The whole roster should be optioned. So, Baez is 1 for his last 24, right? Or some shit like that. Maybe 2 for his last 30. No, I said AAA, dude. Why would they send him to fucking dumb, dude? I mean, you got to send Baez down. He hasn't had a hit in like fucking 3 weeks. Right?
This is brought to you by BigTimeBats.com. Get your commemorative.
Yeah, Daniel, that has nothing to do with it when they just can't hit the ball. I mean, I guess, but like, what does that have to do with the fact these dudes just... And every time they do hit the ball, it's like a missile rocket right at somebody somehow. It's like there's not much that can be done here. Even if they were hitting it, it would just go right into somebody's glove anyway. They're not allowed to hit. What's up, Connor? They're cursed. I don't know. We all know what would happen anyway. Bullshit like Kemp's catch yesterday will happen if we get a hit. So, oh well. Noisy's up now. Ball 1. Another great first pitch by this garbage pitcher who should be replaced by now. How come you guys don't think Baez should be sent down to AAA? Serious question.
Third base. He is the designated hitter here tonight. Originally came up as a second baseman. You can ask him, is it offensive if they call you a utility guy? He said absolutely not. Finds the right center field gap. He will dig for extra bases. He will get to at least second base. He's going to hustle.
That's a triple.
3. Scopes throw, hits him in the back.
And great garbage defense there. Gives up a leadoff triple. Baez should get moved down to AAA. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it hasn't been easy so far for Joey Wentz. Falling behind, he has.
Yeah, I mean, injuries are crazy, but I mean, hey,
It's a fastball, outer half.
Send everybody to AAA.
But guess what? Sheldon Noisy is going right.
So Connor's pro moving Baez down to AAA. At least he's consistent.
Out in right center, and then it's a matter, will he make it to third base? I think the throw might have beat him had it been not right into his back.
Yeah, but I mean, he hasn't had a hit in 6 games. We should send him to AAA like we should with Torque. If that's the standard we're doing with players now.
This is what Jonathan Scope's going to see.
Yeah, you guys actually think that, or are you guys just fucking retards?
Want to make a good throw right on the bag. Once in a while, it's going to hit the runner.
2-0 to Pinder.
Joey, you can tell.
Anyone who agrees with that, by the way, you're a fucking retard, and you should stop watching baseball. Jesus Christ, way to expose yourself as stupid.
You've got to be able to have that muscle memory reflex, and your mind has got to.
Let me guess, 3-0. Yeah, he does, Bradley. He does. This is awful. We're gonna lose this game big as shit because this guy can't pitch. Dude, throw a strike. It's not that hard.
Grounded to short. Baez, nice play, and a nice dig out of the
1 away. Runner has to hold at third.
Well, again, can't say enough about Javi Baez being able to pick these hard hops, right? What he does is he gets down low so that the ball is always coming up to him.
Yeah, by not playing him, he'll certainly do that.
Pick over there by Torque. I mean, that saved a possible run.
The only way to get out of slumps is by sitting them on the bench. That's the only way to get out of a slump in Major League Baseball is by being benched. Fucking retard. You should stop talking about baseball, Derek. You really don't know what you're talking about.
Well located down and away, but he went out and got it.
You too, Derek. You should kill yourself in a video game.
Popped it up, but that's foul.
Yep, coming back our way.
This is where you talk about with the infield in.
You can answer your own question with Google.
Those outcomes. If it's not a strikeout, you want to hit right at somebody. A pop-up on the infield or right back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
1-1.
Freeze that runner at third, keep him there, and record an out. Strikeout is your best option here.
2-1.
2-1.
Murphy, tough guy to strike out. Got pretty good bat control.
Tough guy to throw strikes to with Wentz pitching.
But AJ's got the infield playing in. Gamer back a little.
And another ball.
Locked him up a little bit on that changeup, but missed inside 3-1.
Three and one.
In the air,
And it'll be 4-0 here real soon.
So is Meadows. It'll be Hill making the
And 4-0 A's.
sacrifice fly for Sean Murphy.
2 down at least, though. Top of the third, 2 away. A's lead 4-0. Tigers actually literally can't come back from this many runs. The game is over.
Presented by Miller Lite, August 26th.
We've lost. So we'll be 9-20, 22.
Custom jersey, 5 games right here on the Comerica Park field.
Well on our way to the same team as last year, so.
Go to tigers.com/fantasy camp. Guess 21 years and older.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude.
Ramon
I have no use for anything you say anymore, Derek.
Back to the mound. His first time up is where Joey Wentz
Yeah, it must be Sean or something.
to make the glove play. Swung on and missed 1-1.
1-1. What's up, Yeet?
It's been about command for Joey. All you have to do is watch the catcher's glove and how
2-1.
far away does he miss, right? And that kind of describes his evening so far. He's hit a few times, but more often he's not exactly right in the right zone that he wants to be.
Yeah, T, they need, I don't know what they'll do. 2-2.
There he gets Lariano to chase a little bit away.
Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, they're quickly becoming last year. I mean, they're about to have the same start, so, I mean, it is what it is.
Fouled it back.
Maybe a miracle will happen and they'll start hitting.
Lariano fought it off.
Yeah, this might as well be like 20-0. I mean, it's like insurmountable. Last year, you chose down your spine? Oh, for what?
A little low, and it's 3-2.
Well, let me guess, a walk?
Really is incredible the difference for these major league hitters. How much more patient, what a great eye they have. How they spoil pitches like that to extend.
Boy, it'd be crazy if our major league hitters could do that off rookie pitches, but, you know, that's not possible. We just get carved up and go 1, 2, 3 like we have no idea how to hit.
And that's the problem with young pitchers is that pitch was a ball. Joey might think, you know what, that's where I want to go again. But
And another walk.
And that's
Back-to-back balls. He just got lucky with one getting swung at.
second walk issued by Wentz. 66 pitches now in his major league debut.
God, he's fucking awful.
Shep, I almost have, I feel for the kid.
I don't. He
he's
stinks.
Struggling a little bit with his command. He wants so badly to have a good outing here in his first outing because he knows that's the route.
Maybe if we just keep sucking on offense, they'll like eventually fire the hitting coach.
Team in the game. On the other hand, you know, in days gone by, I think
I don't know how a hitting coach is surviving having 13 hitters slumping at the exact same time.
management would
You'd think that
rotate
he'd eventually somebody's job would be in trouble.
You know, it's a results-oriented game, and you have to perform.
Imagine you're in charge of like 13 people hitting, and all 13 can't hit at the exact same time. You would think that would be pretty good evidence that you're just shitty at your job.
Because you know he's got the stuff. But, you know, if he has to have another crack at it down the road and he can, you know, get a few starts where his command improves, he'll understand it. It's a simple conversation.
Oh, yeah, no, everything else about this team isn't bad. Defense could be a little better, but the offense has been god-awful. Another hit.
And another base hit for Christian Bethencourt. Go behind the runner, out of the glove.
Yeah, maybe, T. I don't know. They can't score, though. That's the problem. You're getting drunk. This game is ass. Yeah, it's not off to a good start.
Change up again. This one's down.
Yeah, same here, Bradley.
Difference between big leaguers like Shep
You'd fire the hitting coach? Yeah.
They'll
What's up,
guess.
Neil?
because all hitters guess whether they want to admit it or not.
Win a
Yes.
streak.
See Willie Peralta getting loose now as
Just drinking. I'm good, man. I'm good. Chilling.
talk Joey into figuring out
2 on, 2 out, top of the third. 4 A's lead. This guy pretty much sucks.
Plenty of arms available just in case. Well, either way, Jack, I mean, the good thing is Joey Wentz is going to learn from this. He's going to know what to do in his
Pretty much, Sean.
start and what not to do.
Yep, and it's
Neil.
simple. It's about I have to have better command. You know, I left a few pitches up that were
To your baseball team, they disappoint us. Yeah.
got behind too
Who knows? Maybe they'll actually be able to score a few runs
have a
today.
tendency to chase. They chase more when they're behind in the count than they are when they're ahead in the count. They can be selective, and we talk about that all the time. So that's the one thing he can improve.
Yeah,
on
offense is
wherever
offensive.
he pitches his next start.
And another ball.
Kevin Smith.
Yep. The woes of the offensive side.
Has one strikeout in his
Time
major
for
league
voodoo.
debut, and it came
I don't
in
even think
his
Voodoo would
very
fix this
first at-bat.
offense. It'd somehow make them worse. They'd be like, we don't know how to fix anything.
Foul back, it's 1-1.
That's whatever, dude. Neil.
More than likely, it's going to be his last hitter, no matter what the situation is. Hopefully, he can get him off the field with it.
The coach is disciplined, and then we start winning.
Down the left field line.
That'd be nice.
That ball is curving foul.
Which day was a bull? It's about to be a bullpen day. I would imagine Peralta's coming in the fourth.
And he dropped it. But you know what? He's a champion with the kids. He cannot do anything wrong in his little girl's eyes. That's cool.
You think those little girls are going to remember that Dad dropped it?
No.
They got the ball.
Yeah, that's why I say. I mean,
Yeah.
he can't do anything wrong in their eyes. Nothing
Why
like
you
that.
sad, Neil?
Oh, look at them. They're all excited.
They each got one.
Yeah. The 1-2. Center field. Long run for Derek Hill. Still
Nope.
chasing, and that ball is up against
That's
the
going to
wall.
be 2 runs. It's 6-0 A's.
The bases, a 2-run double for Kevin Smith. A.J. Hinch is going to make the move. He did what he could to try and give Joey Wentz the opportunity to get through the third, but it was not
Jesus
enough.
Christ, dude.
Here in
Ain't
the
no
third.
fucking way we're coming back from this.
They
I'll imagine some of you are taking off for the evening. Thank you for tuning in while you could.
in replace of Joey.
I totally understand. About my team was like the Tigers, crazy. Well, it's good you guys turned it around. This team won't though. They're afraid of hitting the baseball. See ya. Peralta is gonna come in to pitch to Andrews. It's 6-0 A's with the runner at second. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do this game. Oof. This is quite the embarrassing effort here this evening so far. Yeah, maybe, Derek. That'd be nice. Can't be worse than this. You'll stay? I appreciate it. Thank you for the 24 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. It's just this is getting to be a game I don't really like watching. If we come back and win, that'd be cool, but that requires us to, be able to score more than 2 runs. Yep, 9-22. Hey, maybe we can win tomorrow, and And then not get blown out by the Baltimore Orioles for 3 straight games.
Leadership by Miguel Cabrera. Hanging in there.
Yeah, I know, Mark. It's just I really don't like blowouts like this. And if they're just going to get beat the hell up, I don't fucking want to watch this. We'll see if they put any effort up for, I don't know, like 3 innings more. I'll watch till like the 5th or 6th inning at this point. But if the Tigers don't score by the 6th, I'm good.
Again, he's just got to get a little better. That's the reality of how hard it is here at this level. Willie Peralta will take over.
Yeah, I'm annoyed with this team right now.
Good again. He's making his 8th appearance here out of the bullpen this year. He'll try to shut down this offense. And
Yeah, you would think so, Ghost. You think the offense would have came to life with the pitching we've seen this series? It hasn't been that good.
Popping it up right field. Meadows is under it. And the
Well, and that's it.
Scores 3 times and they lead it 6-0.
Well, one sucks.
A Detroit basketball icon with the passing of Bob Lanier. Tell you what, if you're a kid back from the 70s, it was Bob Lanier, Dave Bing, John Mengel, Eric Money, Kevin Porter. They were it. He was the Pistons' first-round.
Oh, that's only the second out, actually. I'm sorry. I apologize.
To the Final 4. He was an 8-time All-Star.
2 down now. Runner at second. He only had 1 out. Jesus Christ. I thought that was 3 outs.
A great ambassador for basketball. A great ambassador for Detroit. Gone too soon.
There it was. Okay. I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, Barnhart, Hill, and Meadows. Barnhart, Hill, and Meadows. It'll be 8-9 and 1 due up. 8-9 and 1 due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, send him back down. Starting? I don't know. Peralta's not that good of a starting pitcher either. He can only go for about 3 innings before he gets kind of teed off on. So there's risks with him as well. Similar issues to Alexander. Dun, 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 dun. 8-9 and 1 due up. Barnhart, Hill, and Meadows. So we'll see what happens. I'm predicting a let's see, it's Barnhart, so a hit, a bunt, and then a 3-run homer, and the Tigers are back in this game. It's about to happen. In that exact order. Watch this. You could screen cap this and bet on it and put a mortgage out on this guarantee that I just gave.
6-0. Tigers have some catching up to do, and they will try it with the.
This is such a good prediction. I would almost classify it as financial advice, but it really isn't.
Sitting in the dugout for a bit, he had a stronger second inning than the.
Yeah, hopefully they show some signs of life. You know, defend their honor.
His fastball change-up combination is a pretty effective.
Yeah, Preston, it's not good. We're down 6-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Let's see if the Tigers have any response here in the bottom half of the inning.
He's hitting that glove pretty consistently.
All right, Tigers afraid to swing at strike still. Don't know why that wasn't swung at and hit.
Facing Barnhart for the first time, and then Derek Hill.
The Brewers game was more entertaining than this? Yeah. And that'll be a fly out, 1 away.
Drifting back, still trying to judge it, and finally does, and makes the catch.
All right, 1 out. It's definitely not how I thought this inning was going to go.
Make yourself the favorite in sports betting by checking out Live on the Line.
Here's Hill, who's about to hit a solo homer.
In between. Live on the Line, weekdays on Valley Sports Detroit.
Haters will say that he has no ability to hit home runs, but those are just haters.
A couple of sacrifices in the series for Derek Hill. First 2 sacrifices of the season and the first 2 of his career.
If you guys win, you go to the second round. Good luck to your Penguins. Well, Tigers don't win anything. We're just going to lose every game going forward, I'm pretty sure. We're just not going to hit.
First pitch line to left, rather, and
Hey, a base hit. Whoa.
the Tigers center fielder gets the second.
The fuck was that?
It comes with one out here in the second.
Yeah, he was ready for that fastball first pitch, and he jumped on it.
Not really sure whatever the hell that was by the Tigers, but now they got a guy at first. A little confused. I didn't know we were allowed to do that.
Be the spark that Detroit's looking for here. They got a long way to catch up in this one, but you got to take baby steps.
All right, here's Austin Meadows
See what they can do.
with the guy at first and I guess only one out, even though he's the third guy up.
Much better on the ball.
Seems a little weird.
Shift is on against Austin Meadows.
Top of the lineup, though, for Detroit, 0-1. Usually, we only, when the third guy comes up, we have 2 outs, but I guess we only got 1 right now.
Pull side.
I think the scoreboard's off. Here's the 0-1 to Meadows.
Outside 1-1. You ask Meadows any different approach as the leadoff man, he'd say absolutely not. My job is
1-1 now for
to
Meadows.
get on base, so he focuses on just hitting the ball hard.
You hate the shift? Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Did hit the ball really hard the other day in Game 1 in the 9th inning. It went to right center field.
2-1.
Thought it was gone. Oakland right fielder Ramon Laureano thought it was gone as well. Actually told me that that ball would have been 5 rows deep if we were playing with the same baseballs as a year ago.
It sounds like a hitter.
Yeah.
I don't. Who knows? Who cares?
It's a half swing. Now 2-2.
Now you see the variety of pitchers that.
Because he can only pitch for 3 innings, 4 innings at a time like last year, and then he's out of the game. I think everybody forgets that Peralta was literally like a 4 or 5 inning starter last year. He started last year, yeah, for 4 innings, maybe 5 innings, then he'd get pulled. He's not like a long innings guy. If you got guys that should be able to pitch long, he's better as a reliever. Willie Peralta can see a lineup one time through and then he gets crushed. That's the problem with him. Just like Tyler Alexander.
Swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts.
I would make a guy who can only pitch one time through a lineup a starter. Would you? Why would you do that? That sounds kind of retarded if you ask me, Sean. Let's hear your justification as to why. So you want a starter that can only pitch 4 innings at a time? Like, wouldn't that be better off in the bullpen?
For the Tigers so far tonight, Javi Baez.
That way, if any of your starters have a bad day, you can throw that guy out there and he can eat up 3 innings. I don't know, man. As a guy who can only go one time through a lineup isn't much of a starting pitcher, but I mean, you can have that. I wouldn't start him. Why? So in the 4th inning, everybody can start teeing off on him, which is exactly what would fucking happen if Willie Peralta started.
In there for a strike to make it 1-1.
1-1.
Keeping the Tiger hitters off balance. Just a variety of fast, slow, breaking, straight, sinking. It's got it all working.
Won't matter anyway. A couple weeks we'll have Mize and Manning back, so we'll be back to a more normal pitching rotation anyway.
4-seamer in at 90. Make it 1-2.
And based on everything we've seen, Bo Brisky should stick around for a little bit longer than getting sent down.
Everything is a different speed.
So, maybe we actually have a full rotation of actual like starters, not guys who've been relievers for 5-6 years now. And Willie Peralta.
Strikes out Baez.
Ugh.
And the Tigers strand another.
Well, that was a
6-0.
great inning.
3 in Detroit.
Man, this guy's a future ace. All we've done is run into rookie pitchers with ace stuff. Just hidden gems, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen a trio or a quad of rookie pitchers that are so unhittable. Hell, we were doing much better off fucking Frankie Montas. Literally, we were. We'd like beat up on Frankie Montas, but we can't fucking hit this dude. Ugh. See you later, Yeet. I don't blame you for taking off. Dude, I mean, we are yeah, I guess we are basically facing the next Justin Verlander in every start so far. Yeah, I mean, that is true. That is true. Somehow we're facing Randy Johnson incarnates in every start. Getting blown away by 92-mile-an-hour fastballs. Oh, dude, yeah, if Joey Wentz pitched against us, we would be no hit right now. We would literally be 0 hits, 18 strikeouts somehow through 3 innings. It wouldn't even make fucking statistical sense. Yeah, we'd be getting carved the fuck up right now. Tigers think all their pitchers are so good because they strike out all the Tigers hitters all the time. They're like, man, these guys are really good in like our simulated shit. All they do is strike our hitters out. That's not easy to do. And then they're watching this happen. They're like, oh, damn, we have no real idea how good our pitchers are. Well, we were using self-evaluation, and we didn't realize, ain't nobody on this fucking team can hit a baseball. What's up, Cards? Anyway, top of the 4th, it's 6-0 Athletics. Top 4, 6-0 A's. Tigers getting kind of beat up here this afternoon. Yeah, it's just 90-mile-an-hour fastballs up in the zone, and they just have no answer. They're like, sheesh, I've never seen such wild pitching. Pache, Kemp, and Noisy. Pache, Kemp, and Noisy. 9-1-2. Ball 1, ball 2. Let me guys, ball 3 coming up.
1 for Oakland in the first, 2 in the second.
I think that's a good point, Sean. I'm pretty sure the hitting coach goes, no, dude, what you do when you hit is you pull your head, right? You pull every time you swing, you move your head off the ball. You step with your back foot, and you drop your shoulder. That's how you hit in this league, kids. And if I see any of you fucking keep your eye on the ball or head down when you're hitting, if any of you keep your shoulders level, or if any of you don't do the Macarena with your legs while you're batting, I swear to fucking God, you'll never play in this league again. All right, good start to the inning. Another walk. It's a big brain strategy what the Tigers are doing. They're playing only for double plays in this game. It's really high IQ. You wouldn't understand it.
For tickets, go to tigers.com/tickets today. Tony Kemp has walked and hit a sacrifice fly.
Here's Kemp probably about to hit a home run. Oh, ball 4. Or ball 1, rather. 5 straight balls thrown here. We got an over-under here. This is probably going to be a fastball right down the middle that gets absolutely crushed because, I mean, what's he going to do? Throw a 6 straight ball? Let's see what this absolute mad lad does right here.
How do you do that?
Oh, fucking, we got so lucky. 1-1 now, though.
Am I releasing the ball too early or too late? And it's usually
Sorry, I hope I'm not being too aggressive. I'm so annoyed of this game from the get-go. It's like, come on, can't we just one time just beat up on a rookie pitcher? This shit is so embarrassing.
Sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do.
Friday the 13th will probably be our luckiest day. That's probably when everything will turn around.
It's been a command issue, though, for Detroit pitching here tonight.
True, Sean. Yeah, it's a bold strategy, Sean. Let's see if it pays off. At some point, you just gotta laugh. Or else you'll just make yourself fucking insane if you get too mad.
Tigers pitchers have not just yet. hoping they find.
Yeah, I mean Barry Bonds is currently batting right now. This is A's legend. This is actually Ricky Henderson batting right now. Yes, the playing possum. Let's get to about 9 and 40 and see what happens. No one will see us coming like a thief in the night.
Incredible play the other day in the game against Detroit. Time for our All-State mayhem moment.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
Candelario.
Why are they showing this play? Like, why would they show a play that literally fucked us?
National news and highlights. And
Yeah, of course Kemp's play made national highlights and news.
I don't care if that's the enemy or not, Shep. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty great play, though. I'm not even going to be salty about that play. It's just one of them things where you're like, man, of course that happened. No one in the earth thought he was going to get that ball. That was fucking horse shit. When it rains, it pours, man, and that's a great example of it fucking storming out. That play by Kemp, you know.
And you got to make the effort.
Runner at second, nobody out, 2-2. Here's the pitch, and that should be the first out. But you never know with this team. Hey, went away.
It was very genuine, though.
No question.
He's a fun guy to talk to.
Yeah, maybe they'll still turn it around. You never know. You know, they got old buddy. They got Guy, and they got big homie.
Wow, I mean that means an awful lot to about being a great father and husband than anything else.
You know.
He and his wife just celebrated the birth of a child.
Think of that about that. You know, we all dream to play this game, but it can go by in a hurry. It can last a little longer for some guys. I think the greatest pride any coaches could have is you made a difference in their life to build character. I mean, those are the things that really matter in life more than anything else. We're playing a little boy's game here that at the highest level, and we're getting paid well to do it. But those are the kind of compliments you hope for. And of course, it was genuine from AJ.
I'm just looking at something real quick.
So it is one of the highest compliments I could see in any player.
Kemp, by the way, said the same about his former manager. 0-1 to Sheldon Noisy outside. Fastball at 95 from Peralta, but it's 1-1.
Now that pitch, I don't know. We've seen Zach Lowe get a couple of those right on the black. That one close enough, in my opinion. But pretty tight zone here against the Tiger pitcher.
Here's a 1-1.
We're going to have to make an adjustment.
Swung on him.
1-2. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are interested in tuning into the old Tigers game this afternoon. Hey, we're up to 28 likes, so I appreciate that very much. The only thing the Tigers are going to turn the shit around. Yeah, I think they got to have to do that. The Tigers are going to get the number. The Tigers are trying to get the number 1 pick again. It's a 5-head strat. They see a player they really like for 5 years in the future. Hey, good play by Derek Hill there. Good job.
You know, you watch these guys, and there's certain guys that almost instinctively know where the ball's going to land. It was a sprint right to the spot, right? Derek Hill at a perfect route. Let's watch him just hesitate slightly.
You know, he's the only one of these outfielders
Sprinting over.
I don't know how to feel about Derek Hill. He'd be when Riley Green comes up, I really hope he I don't know. It's weird because I hope he sticks around. I actually like him as a player. He seems to be pretty good. And if we had much better pieces in the lineup, I think he'd be a lot better with the bunting ability.
Like Willie's really finding his rhythm right now. Let off the inning with a walk.
0-1 here.
Through that at bat against Pache, who's on first, but he's starting to let it fly now. Look out.
Back up the middle and just out of the reach of
That'll get the runner to third.
Pache will try to get to third. The throw from Hill.
Of course it does.
And that allows Pinder to scoot up to second base.
Really good base running there by Chad Pinder, recognizing that Hill's going to make an effort to try to throw the ball to third. And when it gets by the cutoff man, here it is as it develops, gets by Scope. You see Pache heading to third, and Pinder just takes off and never stops around first.
Should have pump faked and gone to second with it. Fucking got it easy out there. Got to be some deception in the way you do things. Oh boy, no one's really watching anymore. It's down to 15 people. Second and third, top of the fourth, 2 away.
Not been throwing Murphy anything inside. Nobody's moved his feet. Everything's been away.
Ball 1.
What am I suggesting? Help me, folks.
Move his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see him dance. Down and in. Something
I wouldn't
makes
throw
him
it inside to
really
this guy.
uncomfortable. This guy's shown that he can reach out. He hit a changeup that was a pitcher's pitch.
Where's everybody going?
Joey
Nobody
Wentz
wants to watch the Tigers tonight?
sniped it into center field.
Sheesh. What are we, all fake fans?
Swung on and missed. Big
1-1.
comes up empty 1-1. Murphy drove in Oakland's first run in the first.
Maybe that's one of the reasons they're not pitching him in, Shep. 65% of his total hits are extra base hits. That's pretty impressive. League average at 35%.
Tiger is at 1%.
A little off speed there.
Hell, Tigers have been so bad at extra base hits. They probably owe Major League Baseball some extras.
Tried to get it in. It was probably middle third.
Brown fuckers are probably running a fucking in the hole on those kind of hits.
Willie Peralta's in the driver's seat. He can make a pitch, try to get him to chase.
All right, here's the 1-2.
Well, look out. There goes the bat. The splitter had him fooled, and Miguel Cabrera had to duck for cover. First time
Well, he strikes out.
off the board in an inning.
And the bat goes flying out of his hand, and
Miguel Cabrera. A little bit of a dirt spray, but he's okay, and that's a good thing because he'll bat second in the home half of the fourth.
all right, Candelario, Cabrera, Scope. Candelario, Cabrera, and Scope here in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers hold them to no runs, keeping it at a 6-0 game. 6-0 A's lead, bottom of the fourth coming up. Let's see if the Tigers can do anything. Or if they just, you know, just kind of go quickly and quietly and try to get through this game as fast as they can. Was an offensive problem in April last year. It seems like it takes them 2 months for it to learn how to hit the ball. Yeah, I would say so. I would say that was our biggest issue last year. Pitching wasn't the greatest either, but yeah, the offense, this is, it's almost the exact same. It feels the exact same. Oh, God. Yeah, I know. You're just going to spam. I'm not dealing with spammers. Probably like the 5th different account that guy's made.
Baseball on Valley Sports is brought to you by Rally House Detroit, your city, your house, Rally House. And by Miller Lite, the official domestic beer of the Detroit Tigers.
Get out, tanked, fucking nerd. Taking that number 1 pick from you losers.
Morris, Johnny Kane, and Craig Monroe, and Mickey York. I'm Matt Shepard. Tigers and A's.
Yeah, Jeff. You fucking showed that guy.
Oakland has won 2 of the first 3.
Yeah. His team wants to win games and not get top picks. It's fucking cringe, dude. It's actually the most cringe shit I think I've ever seen. You guys are trying and shit. Ugh.
quite some stretch.
We want to win, looking ass. We have respect for the integrity of the game, head ass.
It is a very strange statistic because the Tigers don't see the A's very often, but Oakland has won 15 of the last 17 head-to-head meetings.
Goofy looking motherfucker. Here's Candelario with the 1-1 count.
Oh, inside.
2-1.
No coincidence that Logue is pitching well and he's willing to meet.
Yeah, you're not committing to being a dumpster fire for at least a decade. Cringe.
And it's working.
When the Tigers become a bad team, they go all the fuck out. We set records like the A's lose 90 games. Ooh.
Teams are using the Tigers.
Try losing 120 games like a real man.
Catcher's wrist. You see right there, Sean Murphy.
Are the A's in the history books for anything more than mediocrity?
Pitcher. But we have seen sometimes, many a times.
Yeah, I know, Christopher, and the exact same problem for the Tigers is present right now. Hopefully they turn it around a little quicker than last year. I'm hoping in the next couple games, but based on what I'm watching right now, they have no life. I don't really know what's going to fix them. Man, that's a first out of the inning. Here's Cabrera with one away.
What are you guys doing in my car?
Boy, if only we had if only we could be going up against like a rookie pitcher or something, you know. That'd help us out so much as if we were facing a guy that's like never made a major league start before.
5 strikeouts for Oakland starter.
Especially if we were at home, that would be so good.
Was Miguel Cabrera, his
That's
first.
definitely a way to help spark a struggling offense.
And he takes strike 1.
Oh yeah, right down the middle. All right.
I think he weighs a little more than 165. I asked a couple of the Oakland people today, I said, is that accurate? And he said, well, he probably weighs a little more. And looking at him physically, I'm sure he is. Those are probably the numbers that he reported. But this kid, I like his approach. He's definitely going up the strike zone. He's got a good mix of pitches. His focus is spot on.
Tigers are literally just getting shit on by a guy with my build, 6 foot, like 5'11", 160. Hey, guys, this is how embarrassing this guy weighs 5 pounds more than me according to his measurables. Me and this dude are built the exact. It'd be like me just going up there and being like, "Well, time to shit all over this baseball team." Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, they're not doing good, that's for sure.
Someone's excited. They're excited around her, too. That's cool.
Things we take for granted.
It probably makes a bigger difference that it was hit by Miguel Cabrera.
Sure it does.
Yeah.
That was a
Well, if she was
interesting group of people.
sold, there could be some
That bitch was huge. She's taking up 3 seats.
that ball.
Hey, that might be a hit.
Little drop into
Hey, that could have been earlier when we had guys that could have scored on that.
by himself,
All right.
30th all time.
Hey, number 30th all time, though. Miguel Cabrera gets a 2-out or a 1-out single.
Tie with Wade Ball.
Here comes Scope now. .311 career hits. Now he's chasing down Rafael Palmeiro for 29th all time.
Here's Jonathan Scope.
All right, here's Scope. He could use a home run. Oh, ball 1. Come on, Scope, hit a home run. Come on. Come on. Nope, ball 2. I'll take a walk.
Really the first pitch I think that Logue is overthrown, and sometimes that happens. You give up a hit. He's got to pitch out of the stretch. He hasn't had hardly anything going wrong for him tonight. Now he's got a little adversity.
You're watching AEW?
Overthrow a little.
It's probably not. It's probably a little bit more entertaining than this.
That's fouled back. last.
2-1.
Love Jonathan Scope to do something that he did yesterday in Game 1, and that is homer when he did it in the 6th. Time for StatCast 3D powered by.
Oh, he just homered. Yeah, never mind.
407 feet at left.
Yeah.
111 miles per hour.
He's homered too recently, so you probably just fucking strike out or something.
Yeah, any little baby steps positive. Keep the wheel moving.
Are you kidding? All right, it's out of play. 2-2.
Long-term offensive success is vital.
We stink, Kenny. That's what's wrong. Especially at hitting. Charge.
Lifted to left field.
Oh. Way back, right into the glove, and he's out. Yeah, good little charge in it anyway. 2 down, bottom of the 4th.
Here comes one of the hottest hitters for the Tigers, Willie Castro.
Shut the fuck up, Matt Shepard. I hate Matt Shepard.
It's amazing the body language.
The dude really just said, "Here comes one of the hottest hitters from the Tigers." The dude hasn't had a actual like needing hit. He's got 1 RBI. Oh, Jeff, I'd be so upset. What did I go here to this for? I knew this was gonna. Oh, dude, why was that called a strike?
Have that tough role, quite honestly. That extra man that has to come in, fill in games here, doesn't get to play every day, and they have to try to stay sharp. It's not.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they are, Christopher. A playoff team that gets beat up because they're too cheap and they don't got enough star power to be an actual like playoff team and compete. But they'll probably they can get there because they'll win like 90 games every year because they like statistically, that's how they build their team. But again, that's not going to win you a World Series ever, I don't think. Now when everybody else understands the way you build your team, except the Tigers.
That after the shortened 2020 season when he batted 349, but last year dipped quite a bit. Even though he played in a career-high number of games. Now he's finding himself a little bit more, feeling more comfortable with his role. And you saw his numbers a moment ago, hitting at a nice clip. Waiting for the power to come. He's waiting on an 0-2 as well. Strikes out to end the inning. 6-0 Oakland. As we head to the 5th, the A's will bring up the 5, 6, and 7 hitters on Valley Sports.
I'm back. All right, let's see. I'm back. Looks like Loreno, Bethancourt, and Loreno, Bethancourt, and Smith. Loreno, Bethancourt, and Smith. Top 5. Athletics lead 6-0. Not a great game for the Tigers. Again.
We move to the top of the 5th. Ramon Laureano, Christian Bethancourt, And Kevin Smith due up for Oakland against Willie Peralta. Peralta came in to finish up the third for Joey Wentz.
Yeah, no, I mean, Willie has been one of our most consistent hitters anyway. As annoying as that is, yeah, I don't mind seeing him come up to hit anyway.
Lasted 2 2/3, gave up 6 runs on 7 hits, struck out a batter, but struggled with command.
But Lariano, Bethancourt, and Smith now up is Willie Peralta still pitching. Here's the 1-0. It'll be 1-1.
His role currently is to try to hold the team early in the ball game, maybe get 3, 4, possibly even 5 innings out of him. Save that bullpen, and the way AJ's been able to piece it together from the 5th and 6th inning on, they've been so good. You don't want to have to use guys unnecessarily in a game like this one where they're trailing by 6 if you don't have to, and that's why Willie Peralta's role, even though it's not a glamorous one right now,
All right, 1-2.
is so important.
Here's the pitch to Loreno.
Outside,
Ball
2-2.
1. Or 2-2 now. We know that spot was just called for Willie Castro as a strike, but I guess that's a ball for the A's.
Oakland scoring 3 of their runs in that third inning. Upstairs, and it's 3-2.
Run it full. Full count now here to Loreno to lead off the inning.
It's 97 on the previous fastball.
Pumping it in there.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's feeling it tonight. Command a little bit off.
Lost it upstairs and a leadoff walk to Johnny Kane.
All right, we got the Detroit Pistons in the house here. The whole gang's here.
And a walk.
It's our Miller Lite report. We saw General Manager Troy Weaver in there. He's watching some playoff basketball. We got Isaiah Stewart and Marvin Bagley III here to my right. We'll start with the man they call B. Stu. Here you are taking in a ball game, middle of May. Life's good. How you been?
Man, I've been great. Sun's out, nice weather, and
They should be shit talking this offense.
Watching, this ball game is great.
I saw you here last year too. Is baseball growing on you?
I think it is. I just want to get out and support these guys. They
1-0.
so I just want to show the same love.
Runner steals second without a throw at all.
Appreciate it a bunch. Marvin, I know you haven't been in Detroit as long as Isaiah, but I know how much this city has rallied behind you a little bit. What are your impressions of being here at the ballpark?
I like it, man. It's been good so far.
The A's are so just not even respecting the Tigers. They're up 6 runs, stealing bases and shit, taking fucking borderline close pitches. Like they're literally like, yeah, we're just gonna bully you guys. How does that feel? And we're like, yeah, that's fine. 7-0.
Hang on 1 second here. Okay, your official height is listed as what?
My what?
Your height.
My height is 6'11".
How do you think you would fare as a Major League Baseball player?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Probably wouldn't work out for me. But I know. But I probably would. If I did play baseball, I want to play pitcher, do pitcher. Okay. So, but like I said, 6'11". Probably not the sport for me.
I got you. That's a big strike zone anyway. All right, we'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the game.
You know what they are missing though, Mike? I hate to be that guy, but this team lost their edge when they got rid of Grayson Griner.
Add another piece in the draft. Let's go win some games.
They need another unparalleled Savage back.
Big strike zone if Marvin Bagley III were standing in the box. And probably a pretty intimidating pitcher.
We have the universal DH now. He's not going to have to hit, but his arm angle would be great. We got a guy, Sean Jelly, just came up for the Giants.
You haven't been the same. So yeah, basically. I'd take Grayson Griner at this point. At least sometimes he could hit.
Johnson effect, isn't it?
Well, even bigger than Randy.
Yeah.
He'd beat fucking Haas. Bum ass. All right, here's the 1-1. It's a runner at first, nobody out. Run across this inning. It's 7-0. It'll be another hit. Oh, that'll be 1. Oh, they got a double play. Wow. 2 down here in the inning. Now up is Andrews with 2 away.
First of all, he's got to get the ball in his glove, right? As he's running wide open. Here it is up the middle.
So that was a nice little play by Scope.
Run full speed to second base, touch the bag, and throw it across the diamond to first. So great effort by Scopey. Good strong arm. No problem at all doubling him up.
base is clear for Elvis Andrus. Outside 1-0.
Yeah, we need Grayson back. We need to flash a giant GG in the sky and hope to God Grayson's looking. I'm sure no one signed him. I'm sure he's just a free agent. 1-1.
He's been fighting that one a little bit, but he really finished it well that time, and you could see the ball drop from the top of the zone to the middle of the zone. That really finished that pitch.
Poked foul.
Another one right there.
I don't think any fans are really left watching. I think they all dipped out when it got to 7-0. I think everyone else was just like, all right, fuck this. Trust me, if they don't score in the next half inning, it's going to be hard to stick around.
Came over from Texas in a 5-player deal that included Chris Davis in February of 2021.
Andrews probably hates his life now. He's like, damn it. Never wanted to come here. 2-2.
2-2 to Elvis Andrus, who was signed at the age of 16 by the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, he's been a shortstop.
Grinder's in the D-backs farm system. Hell yeah, Reggie. Well, at least he's somewhere. All right, 3-2. Pretty much, Mike.
Pretty good career numbers.
My faith will be gone here in if they don't score in the 5th and 6th.
Most active games started at shortstop than any player currently playing in the bigs. Lines one to right for a base hit.
And another hit.
On that ball up and away, hasn't he?
That'll be the 10th hit of the afternoon for the A's.
Tough pitch to hit for a lot of guys.
Not for him tonight, anyway. Step up your pregame routine with a rally. Your favorite athletes and the top insiders in sports bring you an all-new experience. Watch the rally every weekday on Bally Sports Detroit. Alex Lang warming up for Detroit.
Holy fuck, this game.
The number 9 hitter, Christian Pache. He's been on board twice.
Here's Pache. 2 away, runner at first, top 5. Ball 1. By the way, thank you to anyone who's left a like. I know it's kind of difficult to admit this is a thing you enjoy, but
Oakland has scored at least 1 run in 4 of the first 5 innings here tonight. Another one up high.
Another ball getting squeezed.
Top of the zone has just been a little elusive.
Well, he's been all right.
Tiger pitching has not been able to.
He's been good this year. He's just kind of having a rough outing right now. But we can't. We're just getting beat up.
Swung on and missed. The 10 hits for Oakland are the most in the series for them. And we're still only in the 5th.
Probably like 2 hits away from their season high and shit too. It always is. We're the get right team for a lot of teams. Like you play the Tigers and your season gets right.
3-1.
All right, 3-1.
Got to fight your way back here and get the number 9 hitter. Start the 6th inning with the leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, I know, Judy. It's pretty rough.
Just have not have a.
It's going to be hard to finish this one through.
They've labored a little bit. It's a chopper to third.
That's a fair ball. It'll hopper, and they'll call him out. They're going to challenge, of course. They're going to want to challenge this, though.
Torkelson with a long stretch, and he dug it out of the dirt.
Oh, they're going to say good.
Done by the rookie to end the inning.
All right. That'll end the inning. Good play by Torque to dig it out.
And it helps to have
Oh, beat him by literally a fucking little bit. Just beat him. Good play by Torque there. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-0 Hayes lead. Well, we'll see what the Tigers do here in the bottom of the fifth. We'll see. I think it'll be Torkelson and I don't really know who's batting. Yep, Torkelson, Barnhart, and Hill. Torkelson, Barnhart, Hill. 7, 8, 9 here for Detroit, due up in the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, Derek, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised, Derek. That's usually how things go. Or they'll just suck the rest of the year, and we're just like, this is an embarrassing shit for us. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Cabrera, Barnhart, and Derek Hill. Or Torkelson, Barnhart, and Hill.
It's amazing to me, though, in his second big league start, his command has been impeccable. He is changing speeds well. But, Shep, I can't let the boys off the hook today. I feel like they've missed a lot of pitches over the plate. When they
yeah, they have. They're just not seeing the ball or something. I don't know.
Better at bats, especially when fastballs. I don't think we should allow teams to come in here and think that they can just bully us with fastballs and get away with it.
So you guys have talked a lot about that Detroit is missing fastballs. What is it that is forcing that type of problem for them?
Well, there's a couple things that happen, Chef. A lot of times guys go up there looking for all-speed pitches, and then you throw that fastball, and you're late on it just because you're sitting soft.
Ground out, one away.
Fastball, and
good contact there, though.
Pitch. I always tell my hitters, I can slow down, Chef. I cannot speed up. So I'm always thinking fastball, hunt fastball. But I got to catch that fastball out off of my front foot, out in front of the plate, and that's where I'm going to be able to do the most damage. But if I'm letting it get to the middle of my body, I'm beat, Shep. I'm late, and that ball's going to foul it off, or I'll be fouling it off over the first base dugout. I want the ball to be put out in play in front, and I just don't.
Ball one up high.
Yeah, and if I could explain why, I would be at a lot higher pace scale than I'm at, and you know, it's just it's tough. Guys are struggling, and it's just rare. And Simo, I'm not sure you ever felt this way in your playing days either, but I don't remember the entire team seem to be struggling at the same time.
Well, no, I've been there, and I think what happens is not that they're trying to do too much. You want to be the guy. Every man is looking at this, and they're hearing what we're talking about. They're reading the papers. They know that they're scuffling offensively, and so every guy's saying, man, I want to be the one that's turning this thing around. And so you start expanding your zone. You start trying to see the ball deeper, when in all honesty, do what got you here. You guys, you know how to hit. You know how to hit. You got to trust it. Pick up the rotate. Pick up the arm angle, wherever that is. And just sometimes you just got to let it fly, Shep. You got to let it fly.
Monroe's right with everything he's been saying. These guys can't hit fastballs, and it's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. 1-0 or 0-1. Honestly, if you were a pitcher and you threw like 96, 97, just come in and whip fastballs at these dudes. They won't hit it.
I can't even get it out because it's so tough to hit and barrel the baseball up, right? It is a very difficult thing to do. You're a Hall of Famer. My partner over here, 7 out of 10 if you're great, right? The hardest thing to do is to get yourself in a good hitting position.
Oh, Hill got a hold of one. There we go. Hey, that'll be at least a double for Hill.
It's 2 for 2 tonight. He's got a 2-out double here in the fifth.
Nice little piece of hitting by Hill. I'm sure that won't really mean much, but here's Austin Meadows with the runner at second and 2 away in the 5th.
Look where the bat head's at.
Yep.
He's out in front. That bat plays when it's out there, but when that ball gets deep, that's when that ball has late movement.
That was the best hitting we've had all day.
You might foul it off. Are you swing and miss? If it's out in front, that's when you can let it play.
He's a different player, Derek Hill, isn't he?
And you know what he's doing? He's made some adjustment. When he first came back off the IL, he was a little open and his hands were lower.
Okay.
If you watched him in that at bat, he's squared back up. Hands are a little bit more upright, a little higher, and he's working.
Here's Austin Meadows.
So he's just making an adjustment, and that's what every hitter has to do.
It's his 3rd multi-hit game this year. Had a 3-hit game in Houston. He's having a lot of fun, I can tell you that. Even though the team is struggling as a whole, Derek Hill is having a lot of fun. He's out there early working defensively, offensively, just like all these guys are, but he's carrying himself much differently. He's set up an RBI chance for Austin Meadows. Drives one right field out of line, though, and Laureano was right there. Tigers threaten, fail to score. Oakland's up 7 as we head to the 6th. Craig Monroe stays with us here on Valley Sports.
That outfielder didn't even have to move a step, and the ball went right in his glove. This horse shit, dude. All right, well, top of the 6th, 7-0. Tigers probably going to get shut out again this afternoon. But then again, is that the end of the world if it gets the hitting coach canned soon? Ugh. Well, I don't even know anymore because we're missing we're literally missing on fastballs that are like 90 miles an hour right down the middle. So I don't really know what else this team can do. Kemp, Noisy, and Pinder. They need a massive shakeup.
To the big money encounter, this is the Tigers' batting numbers against the fastball that we were just referring to with Jack Morrison.
Dead last.
Look at the home runs, second to last, and hard hit rate. Although the last 2 swings were on fastballs and both hit hard.
Yeah, and I put a line there because those two correlate with each other, right? I mean, you can't hit a home run without hitting it fairly hard. So those two kind of go together. But, you know.
Yeah, it sucks, Derek.
To me, a team that covers the fastball covers the win-loss column, too.
Well, you just have to be able to turn it around. And I think coming through the minor leagues for me, and listen, I wasn't a 300 hitter. And I wasn't a very patient. I was a very aggressive hitter. But pitches over the heart of the plate, I just think it's important to be able to barrel that baseball up. And I get the approach against Logue, the left-hander. Everything for my right-hander, that ball's running away from them. So I know the thought process has to be, I'm thinking right center. I want to stay on the baseball because it's going to run away from me naturally. But for us as a team right now, that's a little bit too deep. I think we have to start thinking a little bit more left center. Start trying to get the bat head out a little bit more out in front.
Yeah, maybe stop doing the Miggy thing and trying to hit everything to the opposite field and shit. And I don't.
That allows you to
hold
just
the ball.
Be free and easy, Jack. You can't. It's hard enough to hit, but you can't outthink yourself. You can't overthink in the batter's box. Well, where's my hands? Where's my feet? And when you're thinking about those things, you can't pick up the baseball.
We got a wall side windows pitching change. Alex Lang is on here to work the 6th. Tomorrow on Tigers Live pregame, you're going to break down Spencer Torkelson.
Top of the lineup, it's Kemp, Noisy, and Pinder with a 1-2 count for Kemp and Lang the pitcher.
Well, again, it's just going back to just letting the baseball
And should be the first out of the inning.
when you have the kind of
One away.
And I know he prides himself on being a foul line hitter. But if you watch his swing right now, the ball is beating him. It's in the middle of his body, so which means that he's getting stuck right here. What you want in an ideal world is when you get loaded and that front foot gets down, you want to transfer your weight and you want to catch it a little bit more on the front. But see, my body's back and my hands are out in front.
Yeah.
I can do damage that way.
But you're always telling us to let the ball get deep. You're telling us he's letting it get too deep?
He's letting it get a little bit too deep. But, Shep, that tells me, though, he's seen a heavy dose of all-speed pitches. He's seen some sliders away from it. He's seen breaking balls. And so he's trying to cover both pitches right now. And you have to eliminate one. And if they get you out with 3 good ones, you tip your cap and you get ready for the next at-bat. I just think that's for everybody in the lineup. I think throw out your mechanics and just see ball, hit ball. And it's, again, behind this desk and up here in the booth, it's easier said than done. But that's the mindset that you have to have in that batter's box right now when you're scuffling.
Simo, how does that correlate to what can happen where you stand in the box? In other words, you know, I played with a guy, Darrell Evans, that had his toes on the front line, right next to the plate. And he did that for a reason. He felt he wanted to try to pull every single ball. Right?
God, can we get a fucking call, man? Holy shit.
Shifted every single time.
2-2.
For him, he could cover the outside corner and still feel like he can pull it, right?
Yes.
And he's quick enough inside to get his hands inside out and pull it too. So, I mean, you know, there's guys that back off.
All right, 2 away.
They want to go into every ball. Does that help when guys are scuffling?
Well,
or is
I
that
think it
something
does.
You don't want to mess with?
No, a lot of times you just want to get comfortable in the batter's box. I was very comfortable being in the same spot, but I have played with players that move up because they want to catch the ball.
Anyway, 2 away in the top of the 6th. It's Pinder and then, you know, hopefully no one else.
Very back of the batter's box, and they
We'll be watching through the bottom of the 6th. If the Tigers don't put some runs up in the 6th, we'll be ending the stream because I don't really want to watch a blowout.
It's called, like, we've all heard the cliches, kids, keep it simple, stupid. This game is hard enough without us making it hard.
Simple first inning for Alex Lang. 1, 2, 3, go the A's. It's the first time that Detroit has retired Oakland in order tonight.
Baez, Candelario, Cabrera. Baez, Candelario, and Cabrera coming up here in the bottom of the 6th. Anthony Rendon hit a home run left-handed yesterday, and we have 2 home runs combined from our outfield. Just let that sink in. I think Scope has a home run. Haas has one and someone else has one. I'm pretty sure someone else in the outfield has one. But yeah. Rendon has Badu hit one. Yeah, you're right. So Anthony Rendon left-handed has 1 less home run than we do from our outfielders. That's pretty fucking embarrassing. That guy's a right-handed hitter. Baez, Candelario, and Cabrera. We got switch hitters that have never hit a home run outside of one of their handed, like their preferred handedness.
Mobile coverage cam on a gorgeous Wednesday night. Series will wrap up tomorrow afternoon here on Bally Sports. Tigers and Athletics. And it's 7-0.
Detroit gets dark like really quick compared to where I'm at.
2, 3, and 4 hitters. Javier Baez, Jamer Candelario.
Might just be a camera effect though. I don't know.
Miguel Cabrera, Simo already 1 hit tonight. He breaks the tie with Wade Boggs for number 30 all time.
Let's see what Baez does here. If he can break out of a mini slump he's in. Or a slump, rather. He's not mini. It's just a slump. Logue back to the mound here in the bottom of the 6th.
He can hit. There's no question about that. He knows he can hit. He hits with a lot of confidence. I mean, when you have over 3,000 hits, and you started this at 20 years old for 20
We have not gotten a single call like that pitch that's on for 1 that was thrown. 0-2 though on Baez.
You sense that Javi Baez getting a little frustrated at the plate.
I think he's getting frustrated, but I also feel like he's feeling the pressure of he's got to be the guy to turn this thing around.
Maybe that's it. Maybe everybody's feeling that
I think they are.
2-2.
I will say this, though. I do believe that when Scope and Camden, those guys get going, it takes a lot of pressure off the rest of the lineup. Because these are the guys that we rely heavily on. Last year, Scope hit 2 home runs, drove in 82 runs. Candy led the world in ML with doubles with 42. So you need those guys to be who they are.
Murphy's got room and retires Baez.
1 away.
Either one of you ever been on a team where collectively you could feel that sense of desperation and wanted to do more than maybe you're capable of?
Absolutely. I mean, being on that 2003 team, we all felt like that. We're all trying to, nobody like coming to the ballpark and feeling like you're going to lose every day. You want to be productive. And so, yes, we all feel like I'm swinging out of my tail, pitches out of the zone, over my, just trying to do way too much. And it's frustrating. Yeah. And then you go to the locker room and your friend's not happy. Your brother's head's down because he didn't feel good about what he's doing. Your head's down because you don't feel good about what you're doing. You don't feel like you're helping the team. And
Ball 1 to Candelario. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. Again, I'll be taking off.
We started our 91 World Championship team with the Twins that way. We collectively were all fighting through it. Too many guys were trying to do
1-1.
And I remember sitting down with one of my teammates, Chili Davis, who was kind of the leader of the offense, and I personally was struggling. I was pressing more than I ever pressed in my life because I felt like I had to be that guy. And we both sat down.
Here's the 1-1 to Candelario.
Reevaluated things.
Candelario in the air to left field.
Bottom line,
Just missed hitting 1.
had to relax,
2 away.
And we did.
Like I said, I think I'm going to be taking off here after this next out. Here's Cabrera, 2 down. 7-0 A's lead. Tigers getting beat up on.
I think once we just literally looked, we're pressing in the face. We knew it, right? Simo can relate to it.
Yes.
You know as a player, hey, admit it to yourself. You're trying to do more than you're capable.
Yeah, at least I lasted just about 2 hours, so that's pretty impressive.
That's a big thing to talk about, quite honestly. There's more to it than just saying stay within yourself. What does that mean? Well, bottom line is you got to go back and reflect on what was going right when you were doing well, and try to smile, try to have fun. You know, Chili said that to me. He said, "We're not smiling much. We got to start smiling. You know, laugh at ourselves." Yeah. And we both started playing better, and the whole team started playing better.
Down the right field line off the bat of Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, that's going to be a long single for Miguel.
A 2-out single here in the 6th.
The big fella smiling.
Yeah, and I think he thought he might have had another big fly there. He was watching it for a while. Instead of running down the line, he might have had 2. But by the time he gets the diesel motor in gear, see, I think he thought he had it, and then he starts running.
Yeah, our hitting needs to desperately be fixed. Doesn't seem like anyone gives a shit to fix what they're doing, though. Here's Scope with the runner at first, 2 away.
Okay. If you're an everyday player, you get 600 plate appearances.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of guys in this lineup have 100 plate appearances yet.
Right.
Okay. So as much as we're talking about hitting, you got to get going offensive, and you want to get to the fastballs, and we're talking approach, and this offense is scuffling. We also too have to relax a little bit because there's a lot of at-bats left. And we also have to remind ourselves.
Yeah, I know, Troy. I think the reason that happened is I think he thought that one was a home run. He was trotting out of the box instead of running, so.
90 at-bats that you get in spring training, Chip.
Well, I do agree he's slow, but also I think he thought he hit a home run. So I think that's part of the reason.
The most at-bats, and I think he had 28.
28.
You know,
I'm sure he'd have doubled if it wasn't for the Trout, but the ball kind of died.
Micro sizes of the season, and I think that's a good way to look at it sometimes. I remember Roger Craig coming up to me, and it was probably about this time of the year, month of late May, maybe even early June. And I had not gotten off to a very good start that particular year.
2-2.
Roger comes up.
Yeah, no, that's all Troy. Yeah.
Because he knew what was in my heart, and he knew how hard I wanted to win.
I'll be getting out of here though, pretty soon. I'm pretty sure, because I'm not watching the rest of this game. It's pretty hard to watch.
And I thought to myself, my God, I'm going to lose 20 games. And Roger goes, no, you have enough starts left. You got to take them one at a time. And quite honestly, that's as simple as it can be. Things turned around. Just because of a little confidence, Bill.
Yeah, I know, Kenny. Yeah, I mean, I think you've said that like 3 times this series.
It's going to turn around, boys. It's going to turn around.
All right, I'm done watching. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm sorry I'm not finishing the game, but I really just don't really care to finish this out. It's been a pretty rough game. Tigers are going to fall to what's the record coming up? 9-22. That's terrible. Hopefully something comes along. Hopefully something happens. Yeah, we'll get them next time. All right, well, we'll be live tomorrow for the series finale. It should be 1 o'clock. Then we'll be live for the NFL release schedule thing, and we'll have our fun going over schedules and all that tomorrow evening. Yeah, all right, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good rest of your night. Who knows? Maybe if I turn off the game, the jinx will work and we'll win the game later. But, all right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Maybe not, Kenny. I don't know. Who cares? All right. Peace out, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And I guess go Tigers. Bye-bye. See you later, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.